I
mean,
mean,
it was a good win. The offense looked good.
I'm gonna look at their depth chart and I'm gonna see. Oh, Jameis Winston.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Jameis Winston's on the
Jameis
Browns?
Winston is the second string quarterback on the
Since
Browns.
fucking when? Dude?
How did I not know that?
Oh, that's a... What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Fucking We Ball podcast. My name is Zach.
Very well.
And we got a special guest, potentially co-host. We don't really know what's happening right now, but Kyle Grandstaff, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how we doing?
It's big ticket. It's KG. Fuck you talking about?
Big ticket KG.
No, and we ain't
Hey,
talking.
get
We ain't
on.
talking that nigga Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett is crazy.
Fuck that nigga Kevin.
What we like to do in this podcast is go over a lot that's going on in the modern sports world, including the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, and the NHL. Also, the WNBA apparently is where Will wants to start.
Hey, listen. Shout out Angel Reese. Out for the season. Hate to see it.
Will, can you name 10 WNBA players?
If I really tried, I probably could. But like, I'm
Can you
pretty
name
sure
every
7
team
of...
in the WNBA?
Okay, now you're asking for a lot. Mostly because I have a list right in front of me. So that would kind of be disingenuous cheating.
Why do you have WNBA stats just locked and loaded?
Just ready to go, dude.
Hey, because I'm ready for everything at all times.
Listen, bro, that research goes crazy. Yeah, except for fucking last week when you forgot to look up baseball stats.
Yeah, I'm not. Whoa. Yeah, no, you're right. I really did forget baseball.
You didn't even realize the Rangers were on a fucking losing streak.
Yeah, but we've been running with the meme that the Dallas Wings are having a good season. They're
What's
on a
their-
4-game 9-26. They're on a fucking 4-game losing streak.
Hell yeah, dude. Fifth in the Western. I'm guessing.
No, it'd be like 6th in the Western game. They're 11 out of fucking 12 teams. Dog, like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, we fucking.
So we're
suck.
not last, is what you're saying.
No, we're not losing.
Who sucks worse than us?
The Los Angeles Sparks.
At least we're beating LA in something.
I mean, shit.
You know, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball, and it only costs the Kings, the Rams, and the Sparks.
Combined.
I mean, that's crazy, though, if you think about it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we're eliminated from playoffs already. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
'Cause, you know,
killer.
Hey, listen, we got our chip last season. Now we're probably going to go through about a 10-year drought of not doing shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But moving on from the WNBA, because I don't know why you have those stats locked and loaded. We're going to talk about the NFL, because sure. Starting out with the season opener, a repeat of the AFC Championship from last year. The Ravens were visiting the Kansas City Chiefs, with the Chiefs taking the win 27-20, going to the final seconds and final inches of the game.
Guys, I'm going to keep it a full buck about that game. Motherfuckers online talking about the fucking shoe size and the toe tap shit. The only difference that would have made is if we got the result, they lose by 7, or they end up losing by 1. Because we know they were going to try to line up for that 2-point conversion, and they weren't going to hit that bitch. Like,
I mean,
ain't no way.
100%. Then you also have Pat Mahomes throwing an interception in the middle of the game. So,
I mean, let's be real. The Ravens were the better team that whole game. Are we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The Ravens were by far the better team that entire game. And losing like that is fucking heartbreaking.
literal inches.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he missed by like a solid 6 inches, dude. Like, it was,
Like, it's one thing if his whole foot was out of bounds, but he was.
Like,
he
really
was literally
just, like,
on line, dude. That's what was
Yeah.
crazy.
like tip of the cleat and the big toe were off. Like
a half an inch.
Yeah,
We'd be having a whole different conversation right now.
exactly. We'd be talking completely and praising Lamar. To be fair, Lamar's performance was very, very good. 122 yards.
But what about Derrick Henry?
Yeah, Derrick Henry got the opening touchdown to the season.
Yeah, man. It's gotta be heartbreaking
Which,
for you as a Titans fan.
yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, listen, just be happy he's finally on a team that appreciates him, and
You shut your whore mouth.
isn't gonna
We
struggle to go to
appreciated the shit
500.
out of him.
Yeah, that's why I never built around anything. He never really made a playoffs push.
Well, because dude,
Hey, they were in AFC Championship one time.
2 times, sir.
Oh, my bad.
Secondly,
I'm sorry.
with that also being said, it's different when you have your team fucking run the guy every fucking down you have. It's like, okay, cool. First down, we're going to run it to Henry. Second down, pass it to Henry. He's going to run it. 3, we're going to try to make a pass that's about 15 yards because now we're in the negative. And then we got to punt it.
And then Derrick Henry's gonna punt the ball for us.
Yeah, exactly. All that, but every Titans play card just reminds me of the fucking Vikings Raiders game last year, of where it was just like a punt, a punt, a punt, 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 a punt, missed field goal, a punt, into half.
Jesus Christ.
It was a great game.
I was fan, but I couldn't imagine being a fucking Titans fan.
Yeah, listen, I love being a delusional Cowboys fan, but delusional Titans fan is fucking nuts.
Here's the thing: I am not a delusional Cowboys fan. We're gonna go 9-8, 7-10.
I'd put money on 7-10, Heike.
7-10, like between 9-8 and 7-10 is where we're gonna sit the entire year.
At least I'm not a fuck. At least I'm not
the highest paid player of all time.
Quite literally. What was his fucking contract? 60 mil a year?
Yeah.
Still a year, 200. What was it?
I think it's like
200 something guaranteed.
I think it was like 200 guaranteed, 240 total.
No, I think it was more than that. I think it was almost. I'm just look it up.
Or was it 240 guaranteed?
Well, because I remember it was 240 total. Highest contract, 231 guaranteed.
Which
Jesus.
for the NFL is fucking nuts. That's like an NBA contract essentially.
Why are we paying Dak that money? Like, what has he done for us lately?
To throw a fucking ball. I gotta go to work every day.
I gotta go at 5.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, shit, I gotta go to work at 3. But
you got off work at 3 a.m. last night.
but no, I mean, I guess you pay that money. I mean, last year he was what at worst the 5th best quarterback in the league.
Okay, you got to think about when he's getting his stats. Though he's getting his stats when we're down by 15 points.
Oh, I mean, absolutely.
Like,
I didn't say it was smart.
He's the best garbage time quarterback in football. Because when shit doesn't matter, he's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely killing it. But when it's actually like time to make a difference.
It's like playing your 4-year-old cousin in Madden. You know what I mean? Like, you can put up 100 on him. But, like, doesn't really mean as much.
Yeah.
It's like playing catch with a kid.
Yeah, it's like, I'm glad Dak's thrown for 400 yards, but he got 300 of them in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
Dak threw for 6 touchdowns, 4 of which were in the 4th quarter. Like,
exactly, bro. Like, it just, and us bringing Zeke back was our big offseason move.
but you know what? At least I'm not a fucking Packers fan. Speaking of the
Fuck
Packers.
The Packers.
Oh, God, fuck the Packers.
Packers visiting the Eagles in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I said that correctly. With the Eagles taking the game 34-29, but I truly believe that is only because quarterback Jordan Love, what did he do? Tear his MCL? I think it was. Out for the next 3 to 6 weeks and bringing the game to a close at 34-29 with Malik Willis giving the worst performance I think I've ever seen.
Well, he gave some pretty bad ones on the Titans.
He was bad on the Titans. It wasn't this bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a feel for Jordan Love. I really got a feel for that, man. How the fuck you finna travel to Brazil and get injured? Like, shit's crazy. At least get injured in front of your home crowd.
God, dude. Like, being a Packers fan must be the worst thing ever. Because you're always like one piece away, and then Jordan Love finally looks good, and then guess what? Psych.
Injured immediately.
Like,
Injured.
There goes your season.
Here's kind of my favorite thing though, is because the Vikings won on Sunday. The Packers lost. The Bears won, much to my chagrin. And the Lions won. So every team in the NFC North is 1-0 except for the Packers. Just makes my heart a little happier day by day. With that also being said, Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love kind of put on a hell of a performance, though, except for Jalen Hurts throwing 2 interceptions. But overall, I feel
believe the Jalen Hurts hype.
Huh?
Is Jalen Hurts a top quarterback in the league? Y'all believe the hype or no?
I think he's good. I don't know if I'd say top.
I mean, I feel like it really just depends on what you mean by top.
Like, when you're thinking of the top 6 quarterbacks in the league, is he a no-brainer?
No.
No, is he on that line?
Yeah, for me, it would be like top 7 or top 8.
Top 7. So you're saying he's just outside of the cusp of being great?
Yeah, like from what I know of Jalen Hurts, he just needs, I guess, the way I can think about it is just consistency. Because I mean, he has this like if he does well this year, and we can actually see this great Eagles team kind of translate into some playoff success, he might climb that ladder a little bit. But until then, to me, he's just kind of failed upwards, like in people's minds.
Yeah.
So I think it's still he needs to show me something before he's in that top 5.
To me, I don't think he's shown the arm talent yet. I think he is a physical freak.
Right.
But he bails himself out a lot with his legs. Like, anyone can throw a 30-yard dot when you can get outside the pocket in 2 seconds because you're a massive human who can break tackles.
Yeah.
He is indeed a big nigga.
Because
that is a big nigga beat. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, because I'm going probably Pat Mahomes, Lamar. I would say Joe Burrow normally, but I don't know after Sunday. That was kind of scary.
God damn.
Here's a question for you.
Speak on.
What do we feel about Tua? I could put Tua above Jalen.
I can see the argument there. I can make the argument for it.
Like, I could see putting it.
I mean,
their stats are really similar.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad take.
Like, I don't think it's the hottest to take.
They have really similar stats. They both play in divisions that have statistically been having down years the past 6 years.
The past 10, 20.
Yeah, past 10, 20 years. I mean, they're playing at the same level of talent. Like, you can fairly evaluate both these guys against each other.
Yeah.
I think Tua is a better quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts is a better football player.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the argumentation.
Yeah.
That's not crazy work.
You know, because you're looking at like overall player, you could put Jalen Hurts at running back and be content. He'll get you 60, 80 yards a game.
Oh,
but Tua can win you a football game.
You know what? I'll agree with that because it's saying that Jalen Hurts I don't want to say more versatile, but if he has to run, if he has to throw, if he has to kind of move around a position,
he is a better football player.
He's a better football player, but if you want someone that's actually going to turn a complete game around, I could definitely see Tua doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Except for last year with the Dolphins against the Titans, where the Titans made a 14-point rally in 2 minutes. Moving on to Sunday.
We're gonna let that one slide.
Y'all
let
shut
you have
the
your
fuck
coat.
up. We did amazing that game.
That game. How was the rest of the season?
Y'all have a good day. No, moving on to Sunday, you had Steelers Falcons going 8-10 with Justin Fields being the starting Steelers quarterback over the veteran Russell Wilson. Steelers country, let's weld.
As it should be.
So it's a Russell Wilson wearing pads while he was inactive.
Yeah, inactive
That was wild.
on the injured list, unable to play.
He just
Full pads
He just chose to be uncomfortable for the entire game.
Yeah, that was his choice.
He said, "You
Like,
know
he
what?
looked like the JV kid who got called up to varsity who like knew he wasn't going to play.
He,
You know what I mean? Like, that's what he looked like on the sideline.
dude, if you could find photos of it, it's so funny. When I clip this later, I'll find it, but it's literally the funniest fucking photo because he's just standing there, full pads on, and it's like Russell
Clipboard.
Wilson. Yeah,
Brother
Russell Wilson,
Christ.
inactive to play the game.
Why would you do this to yourself?
He's there with a clipboard and earpiece in, and he's like talking to coach like he's about to go in the game. Like, it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and it was a calf injury.
That makes it so much better. I don't know why. Just it being like a calf thing.
That it's not even like
It's not even like he like broke his hand or anything. It's just like, oh, I had a sore calf.
he said, worked a little too much.
Exactly, worked a little bit too hard. He's 35. He ain't nah. Hey, I'm A-okay with him not starting. Realistically.
I think Justin Fields is the best thing for that team right now.
Oh, absolutely.
The Steelers have not had
Yeah.
a good sense of direction since Roethlisberger left. Like, Tomlin's still squeaking by winning seasons. He's never had a losing season
Yeah.
with the Steelers.
Yeah, but he's not.
I mean,
Yeah, he's not
He's
going
not-
12-5.
he's not 12-5 anymore. He's going like 9-8. About sitting
Yeah.
there going, oh fuck. But I mean, I loved Kenny Pickett for them last year personally. I thought Kenny Pickett should deserve more of a chance. I think Justin Fields deserves a chance. I think the Steelers fan base needs to be patient and let a quarterback actually develop.
Yeah, let them cook a
Not
little bit.
expect everyone to come in to be fucking rookie Ben Roethlisberger
Yeah, no.
slinging the ball 90 yards down the field.
Which, if you go back to the Big Ben's fucking rookie season, dude, insane.
He was a beast.
He was crazy, and on top of that, dude is a. What are the two words you said earlier?
That's a big nigga.
Yeah,
that is indeed a big nigga.
Facts. That is a big man.
That is a big fella.
Big man.
Absolutely fucking massive.
Kirk Cousins throwing for 155 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions on the Atlanta Falcons, which I still think that team is smoking dick considering that they just traded for Kirk Cousins and then they draft a quarterback.
All right,
Hey,
hear me
listen.
out. Hear me out.
Okay,
Hear me
let's
out.
hear it. Let's hear it.
I am the conductor of the Kirk Cousins hype train. This man will turn it around for Atlanta. He will turn it around for Atlanta. Like, Kirk Cousins is coming out here, slanging that bitch. Then he's going to go to Magic City, get him some wings, hang out with Bijan. They're going to have a time of their life. They're going to figure it out in Atlanta. I promise you that. I love Kirk Cousins, and I need it to happen. Prime time Kirk is back, baby.
I can see Boss Man Kirko really turning it around for this season.
Forever. He's gonna forever impact Atlanta. They're gonna build a statue of him.
I mean, first off, they should. I'm not gonna lie. Kirk Cousins is goated, but at 30, how old is he? Like 36?
Statues all over the city. There's
If
gonna be
they
Cousin Ave, Cousin Street, Cousins Boulevard.
He is currently 35.
I have to say, my man's old as dirt. I hope he makes it through this season. Like, I want him for my personal heart. I want him to have a Kawhi Leonard's Toronto Raptors type season.
That is
Or, like,
why I'm so high on Kirk
leads
Cousins,
the Falcons to the chip and then just falls off a fucking cliff.
Like, bro, he's such a good dude. Like, he's just a good person. He wears khakis and polos everywhere. Like, just a dad. I want him to have what Matt Stafford got. That's what I want for him.
Oh, for him to go from shit
Mediocrity.
team to
Mediocrity to a chip.
Yeah, to a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Exactly. That's what I want for that man.
I
That is
mean,
why I'm on the hype train so hard.
Hey, he fucking deserves it, high key.
In all seriousness, though, I
so
do
he-
think Pitts and Robinson are going to be the best 1-2 punch in the league at some point.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I find it funny with Kirk Cousins though, because he every time he gets drafted to a new team, he thinks he's going to retire with that team, and it's the funniest thing.
You like that? Yeah, you like that.
You know, I really think I'm going to retire as a Redskin. I'm really going to retire as a Viking. Oh, I can't wait to be a Falcon. I really want to settle down here and retire as a Falcon. It's
Can't
like,
wait to retire as a Walmart shelfer stucker.
I was like, bro, can you just not wait to retire? That's what it fucking sounds like.
Hey, listen, my man's old as shit. I don't know how many more seasons he got left. He might be for real this time. He really might retire in Atlanta until he signs the contract with Detroit.
Till he inevitably goes to save the Cleveland Browns when Deshaun Watson is
When he inevitably goes to save the Arizona Cardinals
and a Carson Palmer type run.
and a Carson Palmer type run.
God,
Yeah.
shout out Carson Palmer. God,
That's a deep pull.
He's going to be Kurt Warner and Carson Palmer combined in Arizona.
Speaking of Arizona, you have the Arizona Cardinals facing the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Bills taking the game 34-28. All this game kind of proved to me is that Josh Allen doesn't really need Stephon Diggs.
Josh Allen's that man.
Yeah, he
He's
really
him.
is. He's him.
And he's a big.
He's a big nigga. I'm not gonna lie. That is a large nigga. I'm not gonna hold you.
That is a large man.
God damn.
He's
That
what,
nigga
6'5"?
237?
Is he?
That's a big nigga.
Oh, look up his 40, bro.
Hold
up
up,
his
we
40.
need to see that. Y'all about to convince me Josh Allen
Like
needs to
4,
be
5,
the shooting
6,
guard.
bro. I swear to God.
He might need to go join the fucking Detroit Pistons
He's
type
like
shit.
4 or 5, bro.
Hold the fuck up. Yeah, no, he runs a 4.75.
4.75.
Yeah.
Think about this. This man at 6. There's no way he runs a 4.75.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His combine time 40-yard dash was 4.75.
He's
You
like
know
an
what?
80. He's like an 83 speed in Madden. That doesn't make sense. Regardless, that's the point.
You know what's crazy though is because how much is Josh Allen? 235.
Yeah, about 235.
Big Ben is 6'5", 240.
He's
Again.
Big Ben.
Yeah, he's
why
Big
Ben.
That's Big Josh.
God damn.
That is crazy.
He did prove a lot that he wasn't just Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, it wasn't just him and Stephon Diggs. It's Josh Allen is actually a fucking.
Josh Allen.
When the fuck did Josh Allen become 6'5"?
He's always been, bro.
He's always been 6.
He was
he's always
massive
been a big
coming out of
dude.
Wyoming.
Also, crazy state to play college ball in.
Well, you know the story of how he got to Wyoming, right?
Yes.
The whole JUCO thing and college coaches and shit.
Yeah. Just sitting there,
Absolutely.
sending them.
He sent
tape.
300 emails. The film Wyoming was the only one. Like, yeah, we'll take your 6'5" ass. Come on.
They're like 6'5", 235. Meh. We'll try.
You want to be a left tackle? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. This is a weird tight end application.
So this quarterback, it must be a mistype. Bro, quarterbacks are so freakishly athletic now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, especially when you start bringing some of the names like Joe Shiesty and Lamar.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow's a phenomenal athlete. I think Lamar is arguably the best athlete in the NFL.
Yeah, I see that.
Outside of like DK and maybe Derrick Henry, but
Come on, Cheetah.
I mean, Tyreek's fast. Wouldn't call him an athlete.
Come on, you want to talk about Zeke hurdling a man on Sunday?
I really just wanted to get a reaction out of you on the whole. He's fast, not an athlete thing. Tyreek's a great athlete.
I just let it rock.
I'm just gonna let you cook on that.
I was really just trying to get a reaction out of you on that one.
Clip going on Instagram and TikTok.
That is a crazy
You are now
take.
known as the Tyreek Hill hater.
Chill out, bro. Hey, chill out, bro.
With that,
I mean, so we should have had him detained for longer. Fuck is you talking about?
you had the Bears.
Bro, did you see the fans trying to call Miami County Jail trying to get him bailed out?
Yeah, that shit was so
They were
funny.
trying to call Dade County Jail and try to bail him out. They're like, "Oh, my friend's in jail. Like, what's his name? Tyreek Hill. He was bailed out an hour ago, sir. Okay, thank you."
Did you hear about? Yeah, that's called someone has a fucking parlay on that man, and it's like fuck,
Bro.
fuck.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a parlay on Tyreek Hill, I would have been the first nigga calling. I'd be like, nah. This dickhead cop who did not want to lose his fucking fantasy league this week is not finna cost me this fucking parlay.
Just imagine the cop running. Just imagine the cop running the plate and going, "Do I play in Tyreek this week?" Fuck.
He's having to check his phone, just like shit. He's like, fuck. He has 2 warrants out, but fuck, I put him under 2.5 receiving touchdowns.
All right, Tyreek, you're going to jail. Come on, bud.
Yeah,
come on, bud.
Did you see his fucking?
Can't fuck it up for me.
Did you see his celly in the third quarter?
Bro, that shit was hard.
Sat there and he fucking
put both his hands behind his back.
Put his hands behind his back. Got handcuffed as a celly.
I'm just
fucking ridiculous.
Shout out Tyreek Hill, man.
That's just fucking funny, bro.
You had the Bears beating the Titans 24-17 with the Titans visiting the Bears after the Titans.
I'm sorry. Can you say that louder?
Use your big boy voice.
The Bears defeated the Tennessee Titans 24-17.
So how the Bears beat the Titans 24-17?
The Bears beat the fucking Titans 24-17 after the Titans had a 17-3 lead at halftime.
And then what happened? The Bears defense looked great.
Oh, absolutely.
Their 2 defensive touchdowns were fantastic. I mean, they had Will Levis looking stupid, looked like Sam Darnold seeing ghost.
Listen, I'm gonna lie. The Titans are gonna have a season.
You're right. They're definitely gonna have a season.
I'm gonna lie. And
yes,
the Titans are gonna have a season.
They're definitely gonna
sleep on us. We're going 5-12.
That is absolutely a wild thing to say.
I'm gonna lie. We're cooking. We might be cooking crack, but we're cooking.
It's absolutely a wild thing to say.
With that,
I'm not gonna lie, my brother. You might be smoking that cope. That's just nothing but copium right there.
Moving on. Oh, you have Will Levis 2 touchdowns, huh?
Will Levis looked awful.
Yeah, it looked garbage. Shout out the Bears defense. Fuck them.
Shout out Tony Pollard, baby.
Yeah, dog, with that 16 carries for 82 yards.
He had the most offensive production for y'all. What do you mean?
Yeah, and it's like not even close.
Tennessee Titans going 5-13. We'll lose into the bye week.
Jesus.
I am a Titans fan seeking getting hit by a car. Moving on. You had the Bengals. You had the Bengals. You might need a
hug, brother.
This one kind of hurt to watch. You had the Bengals losing to the Patriots with Jared Mayo and Mr. Mayo.
Gerard Mayo.
And you had the who was the Pats quarterback on Sunday? It was
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett starting over Drake May.
Which I mean, that's a decision.
Can we talk about how his name is slipping me right now? The 3rd string quarterback for the Patriots, the tall dude from Tennessee, dreads.
Fuck.
Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Wait, is he on the? No, Milton.
Milton, yeah. Can we talk about how fucking good he looked in preseason?
He actually kind of had a really good preseason.
Phenomenal.
Slinging the ball out. The fact that he's not starting right now for that team is wild to me. Because you have an aged Jacoby Brissett, who is a glorified 2nd string quarterback. He's a bus driver. Drake May is.
You have a rookie.
Yeah, you have. They're both rookies, but Drake May, I don't think he's seen the time. He hasn't had the time as a starter in college.
Yeah.
It's going to be what's his name all over again? I cannot think of his name.
What
He
team?
played in North Carolina. It's gonna be Trey Lance. It's gonna be Sam Darnold. It's gonna be all these 1-year starter guys who are fantastic.
Yeah.
But they play at a school that's not exactly competitive, like North Carolina, like North Dakota State, USC when Darnold was there.
I mean, essentially, they're just starters on garbage time ass team.
Yeah, and that's cool. Like you played in the ACC, but I think Joe Milton is arguably the best quarterback on that team, and he has a case to be the starter by the end of the season.
I could see it. Joe Burrow played like shit too.
Joe Shiesty, baby.
Joe Shiesty was
Joe Burrow throwing for 164 yards.
Joe Burrow.
21 completed for 29 attempted, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Not
the
the
best start. Not the best start either.
I've seen worse starts.
I've seen worse.
I've seen better, but he's also. I don't have an excuse for him, honestly.
All right, these next two actually kind of good games, but I'm going to kind of fly through them because the next one I want to talk about is going to take forever. Okay. You have the Texans-Colts. Texans defeating the Colts in an AFC South divisional matchup. Texans 29, Colts 27 with CJ Stroud doing 234 for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Actually did well. Joe Mixon leading the rushing with 159 yards. Kind of killer game. Pretty well. Kind of a nail biter down to the end.
Team scares me.
They scare me a lot. They're winning AFC South.
They're winning AFC hands down.
They might win the AFC, to be honest.
I mean, it's going to be them. If Joe Shiesty can cook again, the Bengals, the Ravens are always going to have a shot.
That Texans team we could legitimately see a Texans-Lions Super Bowl.
Which is something you would never think to fucking hear.
I would love to see that, though, realistically. That would be
we
so
could
much fun.
Honestly see a Texans-Lions Super Bowl, and it's not super out of the question.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because that Texans team is young enough and ignorant enough to not really understand what's going on with them.
I love the descriptor of ignorant.
Ignorance isn't always a bad thing. What I'm saying
it's not a bad thing.
It's kind of the best way to describe it, though.
They're ignorant to the pressure of we're just playing football.
They're like, we're just playing our ass off.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We're just doing what we're being paid to do.
They're a very young team. There's no one on that team who has to retire next year because of age.
Right.
And they have a good core. Their coaching staff is fantastic.
In the battle for Florida, you had the Dolphins against the Jaguars. Dolphins winning by a field goal.
The battle for Florida is wild.
He's not wrong, though.
Duval for Miami.
Tampa Bay exists.
Yeah, but do they really?
Hey, there will be no Baker Mayfield disrespect.
I mean, no disrespect to one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life, Baker Mayfield.
He should have stayed with Cleveland, but I'm just going to leave that there. Kind of a decent game. God damn. Tua threw his ass off, bro. 338 for a touchdown.
And only won by a field goal. That's crazy.
Tyreek Hill, 7 receptions, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. Kind of a decent game. It is what it is. This next game.
They just couldn't lock him down, bro.
This next game. You had the NFC South showdown between the 2-15 Panthers last year and the, I think, 5-12 Saints last year, where the Saints pretty much bent the Panthers over and fucked them raw. 47-10. Great game.
The Panthers need to fold.
Yeah.
We move in Carolina.
Give me Alabama, bro. Just
give me Bama, bro.
Give me Alabama, bro. Put them in the
That'll be the Tuscaloosa Panthers, bro.
Man.
47-10. Derek Carr, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I mean, this is what we kind of expected.
Yeah, I didn't expect 47-10.
Yeah, I expected 28-14.
I definitely expected
14, 35-7, something along those lines. But just almost drop 50 on a professional team in any to win by almost 50 on any team in professional sports is a wild concept.
Oh,
Insane.
absolutely, but like, it's the Panthers, dog. Like,
I just feel so bad for the Panthers, bro. They were so good 10 years ago.
10 years ago, they were one of the best fucking teams. NFC was so exciting to watch.
Cam, Luke Kuechly, McCaffrey. Their receiving core was gas with DJ Moore.
And you have that, as well as it made the NFC so exciting because you knew on the AFC it was always going to be the Pats, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pats or Colts with fucking Peyton. But then in the NFC, you had the Panthers, the Seahawks. I mean, I'll say this because there's 2 Cowboys fans in the room. Cowboys.
You don't have to lie to me. You don't have to do that. Don't do that.
Don't remind me of the Cowboys 10 years ago. You're gonna make me really sad.
So
y'all patronize me for being a fucking Titans fan.
It is National Suicide Prevention Day, and you're not doing very well.
You're right. With that,
hey, I'm just saying, as shit as we could say the Titans are, they have not wasted the level of talent that the Cowboys have over the past 15 years.
With as shit the Titans are, we didn't get 47-10. Let me just leave it at that. But with that, you also have Blake Groupie hitting for a franchise high 57-yard field goal.
That's your franchise high for a field goal?
For the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
That just seems really, I don't know, it seems low.
Yeah, that does kind of seem a little low.
Well, what I read on the stat, that's what it said.
Yeah, I mean, just, I don't know.
Hey, shout out the Saints. I guess
that's it. We're about to fact check it.
I guess I'm just conditioned for 60, 70 yarders at this point.
Not field goal read, field goal record. Appreciate you, autocorrect. Oh, sorry. I forgot about this. Dempsey gave the Saints a 1917 win over the Detroit Lions in 1970 with a 63-yard field goal.
Where the fuck did the Chiefs even play in 1970?
But with that being said, the goalposts in the NFL were on the goal lines instead of the in lines. So
it was the easier kick.
Not necessarily. It's still 53 yards or 63 yards.
It was a great game to watch if you're a Saints fan. If you're a Panthers fan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the 1917 game.
1970.
70.
Yeah. It was a great game to watch, Real nail biter.
I was so confused.
I'm just going to fly through these next games because there's not really too much to talk about with them. You had the Vikings Giants 28-6, decent game. Raiders Chargers taking the win with 22-10. You had the Broncos Seahawks with the Seahawks taking the win with Geno Smith at the helm 26-20. You had
How did you feel about the Broncos quarterback QB room situation? Zach Wilson, Bo Nix, Sam Darnold.
I would
have started Zach Wilson, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, honestly.
You know what's funny?
Give Bo Nix just a chance to develop.
He's their third string.
What?
Yeah, Jarrett Stidham.
Not fucking Sam Darnold. Same thing.
Jarrett Stidham is their second string, and then God damn, you are that bad on a team that you.
But you're behind Jarrett Stidham.
Bro, he looks like a shitty used car salesman.
Retire.
He needs to be done.
What's his contract?
That's too much.
I say if it's anything more than a hot dog and a handshake, it's too much.
If it's anything more than a rough hand job, he's overpaid. Bro.
Rough hand job.
Man, so they got to be that dry hand job.
Zach Wilson signed a full. Okay, that was with the Jets.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Jarrett Stidham. No, I'm all in on Zach Wilson. I think he has a chance to be great.
He really just needs the opportunity.
You go play for the Jets for 2 years and tell me you like it.
Oh, absolutely not. Which shout out to the Jets, man.
All right, Jared Stidham got a 2-year, $10 million contract with
Too
the
much.
Denver Broncos.
Too much.
$2
Way
million
too much.
signing bonus and $5 million guaranteed.
So this man
Hold up.
is making no less than $7 million to be a glorified QB coach.
And I'm just saying, he should have got that fucking minimum contract, $795,000.
No, he should have got a job at Walmart stocking shelves.
Hey, come on.
Is what he needs to do, or go coach somewhere. Just go be a high school coach.
Hey, he'd be a killer high school coach.
He would look very well at Keller High School.
Keller.
Wild pull.
This man at Arlington High School in Memphis, Tennessee is going to look fantastic. Jarrett Stidham. He sounds like a youth pastor.
Welcome to Lovejoy High School with your new offensive coordinator, Jarrett Stidham.
Welcome to Lovejoy.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to Jarrett Stidham High.
Yeah, welcome to Jarrett Stidham High School. He was the second string quarterback for the Broncos.
And started 2 games for the Patriots.
Yeah, what?
Jeez.
What are his career stats, bro?
That is what I'm looking up right now. So
you wanted to breeze by the Broncos.
He went to high school in Stephenville, Texas.
Oh, so he is a Texas boy.
Then he went. Well, no, he's from Kentucky originally.
Makes us look pretty bad.
He moved to Stephenville when he was in elementary school. As a senior, he completed 183 of 260 passes for 2,900 yards and 35 touchdowns. He also rushed for 969 yards.
That is a good high school ball season.
He originally committed to Texas Tech University to play college football, but later changed to Baylor. After a year at Baylor, in the wake of a sexual abuse scandal.
Hey,
no,
I beg your fucking pardon.
That was the big scandal with like Sean Oakman and all them.
Yeah. It let half their coaching staff got fired.
The entire coaching, and Art Briles is now coaching 2A high school football.
So then he announced that he would be transferring from Baylor, and he went to Auburn. With the 133rd pick overall, he got drafted by the Patriots. He was back up to Brady. Not that bad. Then the Patriots signed Cam Newton.
He was a backup to Cam Newton.
Yeah. It just wasn't the league in 2021.
Then he got a back injury.
Then played for Las Vegas.
Then
he was on he was on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
was. What the fuck was he on the Raiders?
He played 5 games. Looks like 53 completions to 83 attempts.
In his
656 yards in the season.
In his first NFL start, so keep in mind he's been in the league for 3.5 years. In his first start, he threw for 365 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
When was this start?
December 28th, 2022.
Wait, so who is Las Vegas playing in that game? That's what I need to know.
Yeah,
the 49ers.
God,
against the Niners?
Yeah.
He was cooking the fucking Niners.
You know that man had so much just pent up aggression, bro.
He said, I sit behind Brady. I sit behind Derek Carr.
I sat behind Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. I go to the first college. Half the coaching staff has to leave, so I go to the second one.
Jesus.
I gotta hear War Damn Eagle every day.
That is fucking hilarious. I didn't even fucking know that.
Bro,
with that being said, then you have
give this man his respect. Goddamn.
With the 2 Cowboys fans in the room, we should go ahead and talk about this game. The Dallas Cowboys against the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. Shout out Cleveland. Take the L. 17 to 33.
Cleveland.
I don't want to talk about this game.
It wasn't a bad game.
And I know it wasn't. I don't want to talk about it. Gonna be too, I don't want to get too high on the Cowboys because we're back, baby. We're back. 31-17 Browns.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm not.
If they can ride this momentum for like another 2 weeks, then maybe we can start saying, all right, they're back.
I could get hyped if I could name 6 Browns players.
Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb.
Okay, keep going.
Amari Cooper.
Okay, that's okay.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett?
Garrett.
That's 4.
All I got. That's all I got.
Exactly. I mean, it was a good win. The offense looked good.
I'm gonna look at their depth chart and I'm gonna see. Oh, Jameis Winston.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Jameis Winston's on the
Jameis
Browns?
Winston is the second string quarterback on the
Since
Browns.
fucking when?
How did I not know that?
Oh, that's a.
Hold the fuck
I
up!
did not know that.
Ain't no fucking way.
That
I must
is.
look that shit up.
I'm just
Browns
saying, bro.
have that receiver that snuck into their tryout or whatever.
Oh, bro, they're fucking tied in Njoku.
David Njoku.
Yeah.
He's still
Holy
in Cleveland?
shit! You're fucking right.
What is Jameis Winston's contract right now? I have to.
That's actually a really good question.
Is he getting paid more or less than Jarrett Stidham? That's my ball
hope so.
for backup quarterbacks.
1 year, $4 million.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Jarrett Stidham.
That is disrespectful as fuck.
Hold on, wait. That was with the Saints.
I forgot it was on the Saints.
That was with the Saints. With the Browns, as a backup to Deshaun Watson, he finalized a 1-year deal with a $4 million guarantee and a max value of $8.7 million.
That's fucking disrespectful, dog.
Crazy numbers.
Am I gonna sit here and say Jameis Winston is the greatest quarterback I've ever seen? Absolutely not. But he was a solid starter for a good chunk of time there.
Well, they just lost. He might be the starter in Cleveland soon because they just lost another civil suit against Deshaun Watson.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. Shit, yeah, the Browns are cooked this season.
That happened yesterday.
Shout out to
hell.
Kyle. Also, shout out to your fucking fantasy name on fantasy football.
Deshaun Watson's House of Tolerance and Morals. We're coming. It was either that or Ray Rice's elevator repair service.
I really thought you were about to say something like Deshaun Watson's Massage Palace or some weird shit. Like
that was two on the nose.
Yeah, that's really is too on
tolerance over here. Also, I can't wait to get canceled because of this podcast.
That'll be fine.
That's what we have editing for. With that
I'm gonna
being
be
said,
I'm gonna be the Boston Connor of this podcast.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now listen, if you get canceled, we're getting canceled with you.
Yeah, dude. This is a team. We go down as a ship.
As a ship?
Fuck it, we ball? Nah, Titanic.
Fuck it, we fall.
Yeah, fuck it, we fall.
On bucket, we fall.
On bucket, we fall.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, if we hit that iceberg, we're hitting that bitch together.
You have
continue.
You have the Buccaneers against the Washington Commanders, with the Buccaneers taking the dub home, 37-20. Baker Mayfield throwing his ass off, 289 for 4 touchdowns. Jane Daniels made his first NFL start. That wasn't a preseason game, and he actually did pretty well. He did 88 yards and 2 touchdowns on his carry alone. He passed for 184.
Jaden Daniels looked fantastic.
Oh no, he looked absolutely fantastic.
And he just needs the rest of the
as good as ever.
I think he was the most pro-ready quarterback in this draft, to be honest with you.
100%. I'll agree with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean,
because we saw Caleb Williams kind of go out there and kind of shrink in the moment.
And I mean, as much as I love JJ McCarthy, I don't think he was ready to be a starter in the NFL.
I mean, you have that Caleb Williams. I don't really think he's the best, if you will.
No.
I mean, he has the highest upside potential. I mean, you draft him on hype alone, but
That's fair.
He just seemed like he wasn't ready for it.
Then in a killer Sunday night game, you had the Lions against the Rams. Matt Stafford going back to Detroit. Jared Goff facing his former Super Bowl attempting team.
I love this rivalry they're creating between LA and Detroit for some reason. Like, I know it's just Goff versus Stafford, but I love this shit.
It is amazing because I know that once Goff and Stafford leave, the rivalry is still going to be there. You know what I mean?
It feels cool. It feels very much like Texas and Arkansas. Like, we don't play each other every year, but
perfect example.
I still can't stand Arkansas.
I mean, yeah,
it's beautiful.
I mean, it's like whatever Tennessee and Houston face off. Like, it's just like
it's not a real rivalry, but it's a rivalry.
Similar to, and it would be a completely different sport, but whenever the Red Wings face the Avalanche.
Yeah. Or the Stars, it's Stars and Blues.
The Stars Blues. And now Stars Golden Knights.
Yeah, like, we have no reason to be in a rivalry with these teams.
Yeah. But
that game, Stafford threw his first interception against the Lions in 3 games.
Yep.
Stafford has been perfect up until this point playing against the Lions.
And it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was great to
Stafford, see. Dallas Jesuit graduate.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, sorry, Highland Park. Highland Park.
Then you have the Jets versus the Niners last night.
That game. Did you? Me and you were working last night during this game. Did you watch any of it?
No, I think I watched the first 2 minutes.
There was just no. I watched the first drive to see if Aaron Rodgers actually, finished out, but there was just nothing special about this game.
Like, it was just a football game.
Yeah, no, it was. I watched maybe like the first quarter. It was so by the fucking numbers.
I mean, just making that your first Monday game of the year. That's the NFL fucked up on that one.
Well, because you had to have the long-awaited full game debut of the Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers, who threw for 21 attempts, completed 13 of them, got 167 yards, threw 1 touchdown and 1 interception.
Would y'all like to hear about Aaron Rodgers' recovery process from when he got hurt to now?
Absolutely.
Some fun facts about it. This man went into the woods, did ayahuasca, hosted Jeopardy, not once but twice, became a regular on the Pat McAfee show, was almost named the vice presidential candidate for Donald Trump. He was almost the VP candidate until the NFL said you could not be VP and play in the NFL.
I'm just saying, I'd rather have crazy. Aaron Rodgers as a VP.
We are not.
This is not a
It's not political.
It's
but not a political podcast.
I'm here for the content.
I'm speaking facts. Opinions.
Hey, I'm just imagine this. No, wait. Just imagine. On a Sunday, Aaron Rodgers behind center. You have the offensive line and then the Secret Service just surrounding. So essentially, he gets like 10 extra blockers. All of a sudden, 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers.
Like, no one's allowed in the stadium.
That's what I'm saying.
The snipers are just taking out fucking defensive tackles.
Like, I'm just saying, all of a sudden, 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time with his fucking 10 extra blockers on the field.
Aaron Rodgers throws for 40,000 yards in a season.
Aaron Rodgers in a single game threw 9,400 yards. The final score was 283-4.
Final score was 2006.
There were 2 safeties on account of the 2 people that started to run, had to run backwards when the Secret Service shot them in the fucking head and they fell out the back of the end zone.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, imagine, but that was his recovery process. Just think about that.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
Aaron Rodgers' recovery process.
That's a hell of a process.
Hey,
You
you know what
started
works?
it
It
off
works.
with ayahuasca in the woods.
Oh shit, man. If it
Worse
works, it works.
ways.
Better
See?
ways.
Oh,
Actually
definitely better
doing
ways.
rehab, like
There's way better ways, but with that being said, we are coming up on the second week of the NFL. So I'm just gonna kind of list off the games and kind of pick your brains and see what we think who's gonna win. Thursday night football starting. You have the big
Nigga.
Josh Allen.
Large nigga, big nigga.
Okay.
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills going against the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Give me Buffalo.
Yeah,
Is it Buffalo in Miami or Miami in Buffalo?
Buffalo in Miami.
Give me Miami.
I don't know. I think I'm going. I think I'd have to agree. Go Bills. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I really do think. I think the Bills got it.
To be fair, it's the Bills who are used to the cold going to Miami in the heat.
Still, give me the Bills.
Hey, Kyle, your camera's
can't-
fucking up.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it right now.
Did you turn it off and back on?
That's currently what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm
There
back.
we go.
Are we back?
You can't tell me this Miami team isn't at least going to compete in the AFC East.
Oh no,
With
they're
the Bills.
absolutely going to compete.
And I think if anybody's going to knock the Bills off early in the year, it's going to be this team.
I mean, I can see the game going either way, but if I'm putting money on it,
this is also a massive rivalry game. Like, we've seen crazy shit happen in this series over the years. So,
I mean, I see the argumentation because the Dolphins really have to win this game because you can't just like on week 2 let the Bills come to Miami and punch you in the fucking mouth.
Because here's the thing, with when Miami plays Buffalo later in the year in Buffalo, cold weather game, it's not going to end well for Miami. They never play well in cold weather.
Right.
I think Miami fights a little harder for the win.
That's fair.
In Miami.
That's fair. Then at noon, you have the Saints visiting the Dallas Cowboys. It's a toss-up.
I really want to say Cowboys here. Not off of a bias or anything. Like, I think we are legitimately a better team than the Saints.
While
Yeah,
But also,
I don't know.
I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going to pick the Saints.
I'm gonna fucking ride this ship until it falls off and we go 500. Give me the Cowboys.
I have a Cowboys shirt on. Right? I want to specify. I am a Cowboys fan. But this team is just, we made 0 good offseason moves. We didn't. Zeke was our biggest move this offseason.
Hey, listen, when Jerry Jones said we're going all in this season on lateral moves, I was here for it.
No, that meant he's going to try and draft Shadur Sanders and get Dion as a coach here. That's what he meant by lateral moves.
Give me Cowboys 34, Saints 31 in overtime.
Ooh. This game is either going to be a blowout by the Cowboys or a heartbreaker when the Saints win.
A heartbreaker by like a field goal.
Yeah.
Or like a 2-point conversion.
Like, this game will either be a blowout or a heartbreaker game. It's not going to be one of those, like, you lose by 10. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. You have...
We finna be sick on Monday.
You have Baker Mayfield. Oh, God. You have Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers visiting Jared Goff and the Lions in Ford Field. Give me Detroit.
Give me Tampa Bay.
I'm still taking Detroit.
Give me Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield.
While I
am on the Baker train.
Listen, just wait until Jared Goff's contract is up and Baker becomes a Detroit Lion.
Look, I think Tampa is a better team than people give them credit for.
Oh no, I'm not saying they're a bad team. Like they're not a bad team, but
I think Detroit goes into Tampa and leaves with a loss.
Well, Tampa's going into Detroit.
I think Detroit walks into Ford Field and leaves with a loss.
There it is.
I think they walk into home field advantage with the L.
Yes, exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's still Detroit. Detroit sucks.
After you just made the Detroit Lions fucking Houston goddamn Super Bowl prediction. That's a crazy take.
I think they lose to Tampa.
You have in a game that I really don't want to watch, you have the Indianapolis Colts visiting Green Bay in Green Bay.
Give me any other game on my TV.
Yeah,
Give me any other game.
The prediction on that is who the fuck cares? Like, realistically.
Can I predict the tie? Is that allowed at like a 0-0 tie?
Can both teams lose? Is that?
I really want to predict the tie here.
Honestly, I want a double forfeit. Like they both just need to say fuck it, we're not playing today.
We refuse.
I need Lambeau Field to just have like the entire foundation crack.
What, like Allen Stadium?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a high school field?
Jesus Christ.
You then have, in a very similar prediction that I'm going to say, the New York Jets visiting the Tennessee Titans in Nashville.
Ooh,
give me
any other game on my TV. I would rather watch a 7th grade football game.
I'm gonna keep it a full buck though. Next week when we come back on this podcast, Zach, and we see the Titans lose to the Jets, I'm on your ass.
Until the Titans pull off the upset, right?
When if you have to have an upset against the Jets, that's a whole other problem.
Yeah,
like if beating the Jets is an upset for you, that's another problem.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Hear me out though.
Ain't no hearing you out on this one, brother. Like, come on, man.
I love you, pal, but
yeah, Sanford. God, bro, all these games are terrible. Oh, not all the games are terrible. You have San Francisco visiting Minnesota. Give me San Fran, bar down.
San Fran.
Yeah, no, it's definitely San Fran.
Easy.
It'll be a game I watch for sure, but like
Dirty Purdy's getting the win, bro.
That's
absolutely.
I think so far, I would want to watch the Saints, Cowboys, the Bucks, Lions, the Niners. I would watch that game. Then you have the Seahawks visiting the Patriots. Give me a bullet to the skull. You have the Giants visiting the Commanders. Give me
a bullet to the back of the throat.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have, for $23, you can go to this game. You have the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the Carolina Panthers.
For $23? Shit, that sounds like an interesting afternoon.
Did you say Chargers Panthers for $23?
Yes.
How is that team making money? Like how?
You want to hear?
How
you want to hear
Panthers still an organization?
No, listen to this crazy stat. Okay, to be a season ticket holder, I did the research. To be a season ticket holder for the Carolina Panthers, 50-yard line up on the top level, if you will, right? 50-yard line, about 3 rows back. For all of the home games, it is $792. To subscribe to Netflix, Peacock, YouTube TV, Sunday Ticket, ESPN Plus, and I think that was all of them.
Please don't tell me it would just cost less to go to all the Panthers games.
$862.
So you're telling me
you could be a season ticket holder.
Money to go to all the Panther games.
You could be a season ticket holder to an NFL team for cheaper than it would be. Which I don't know what that says more. Does that say the NFL is shittier for making me having to subscribe to more shit?
Does
that say that the Panthers are that bad?
It's just the Panthers just that fucking bad.
You then also have Cleveland visiting Duval County with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Give me the
Give me
Jaguars.
Cleveland. I believe in Cleveland. Give me Believe Land.
Give me Etienne and Trevor Lawrence doing their thing, man.
You know what? I'm
Free
gonna
my
go
man
Cleveland.
T-Law.
I'm gonna go
Free my man
Cleveland.
T-Law.
You have the Raiders visiting Baltimore. Give me Baltimore, bar none.
Absolutely.
Baltimore.
For $21, you can see
Oh.
the Rams visit the Arizona Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona.
I would rather go to my high school game.
Honestly.
I think I'd rather just stay home.
I would rather watch a Madden sim on my Xbox.
Okay, here's one that doesn't make any fucking sense. Actually, I can kind of see why now that I really think about it. You have Pittsburgh visiting Denver. That will actually be kind of a good game. Russell Wilson going back to Denver.
Is Russ playing?
Probably
I
not.
gotta say, if he's still injured,
So so we have Justin Fields versus Bo Nix. I don't actually.
I'm like, that's low key kind of a
I
heater
don't
game.
actually hate that matchup, to be honest with you.
$187 is a bit much, though.
yeah, it's a bit much to go see it live in person, but I'll watch that bitch on TV like that.
Then
Shit. KG, where'd you go, bud?
I'm gonna say where KG go?
That nigga disappeared.
Another heater of a game to that night. You have the Bengals against the Kansas City Chiefs. That is a great game.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great game. And I'm not gonna lie. I was prepared to go into this season absolutely fucking hating the Chiefs. Just because, at least in my eyes, they didn't really get much better. And with us seeing the regression in Travis Kelce, I was like, they're still gonna be a top team, but they're gonna take a step back. After last week, though, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't think
the Chiefs are still really good.
They're good. I just don't think that they're going to the Super Bowl again.
No, like they're making a deep playoff run. They're just not going to the Super Bowl. But
I think they go AFC Championship.
Yeah, but at least
and truth be told, I really think that this game on Sunday at 3:30 is going to be a preview for the AFC Championship this year.
Really?
Yes.
So you're thinking Bengals Chiefs?
Yeah, for the AFC Championship, I think that the Bengals take it.
Honestly, I think for this game, I mean, we're gonna have obviously see what it looks like in 18 weeks when we get to that point, or 19 weeks when we get to that point. But
yeah,
I mean, I could see the Chiefs taking it.
Yeah,
realistically,
I could see the Chiefs taking it.
Like I said, it's a close game in either direction, honestly.
Yeah. Then you have the Bears visiting Houston.
Okay, that's a fucking wash.
Give me Houston.
Essentially, do you want to see basically if you want to see CJ Stroud just absolutely dumpster the Chicago Bears, there you go.
Yeah, there's your time.
There's your time for the CJ Stroud glaze. The next, obviously, the Falcons and the fucking Eagles. The Battle of the Birds.
Yeah, the Battle of the Birds.
It's the fucking Eagles, though.
The Eagles, 17,000 ways to Sunday.
It's Eagles 35-0. I'm not gonna lie. 35-point blowout. I'm calling it here.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Kirk Cousins is that nigga, but like, Jalen Hurts is a big nigga.
I mean, high key though.
And that whole team, that Eagles team is scary as fuck, high key.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's just me.
Well, maybe that's just what it is. But we want to. I was gonna say that's going to be the next week. That's our predictions and the recap of week 1 of the NFL. We want to thank y'all for listening. Kyle actually just texted me and he said that he had to get called into work early. So,
oh shit,
there he is. My fault.
Fair enough. It happens. It happens.
But with that being
no KG slander in the comments.
But with that being said, we want to thank everyone for listening. If you made it this far, how?
Yeah, this fucking shit show of a podcast. How the fuck are you still here?
But with that being said, we do appreciate everyone listening. We are going to be giving recaps every week with that. And especially once the NHL and the NBA start up, it's gonna be even more. We're gonna be going twice a week. With that also being said, October 12th, we are going to be doing we are going to be in front of the Red River Showdown when OU comes to Texas for the Cotton Bowl, and we are going to be asking for hot takes.
Give us your hottest takes possible, and mind you, we will shame you for bad takes.
Yes. With that
This is
also
not a shame-free zone.
with that also being said, the Stars home opener, Let's Go Stars, is that same night at 7:00. So we will be standing outside the AAC doing nothing but hot takes.
Give us your best hockey takes.
And then the day after that, the Cowboys are having the Lions visit. So we will be standing outside of AT&T Stadium asking for hot takes.
Listen, all I'm going to say, I don't give a fuck what your hot take is. There are only 2 players in the Cowboys history I will never accept slander for. One is Tony Romo, and the other one is Jason Witten. This franchise wasted their fucking careers, and I'm a little tight about it.
Yeah, that's fair. But with that being said, we're doing that. On top of that, we are also going to be outside of the Dallas Mavericks' first preseason game against my favorite team, the Memphis Grizzlies, on October 7th, I think.
No, it's October 5th. I might hold on. Let me look that up before I sound like I already sound like an idiot. But let me look that up.
I was gonna say there's about an hour and a half of footage here that makes us sound like
fucking
idiots. But
yeah, no, you're right. It's October 7th.
October 7th. It's a Tuesday, right?
I think that's a Monday, isn't it?
Or is it a Monday?
Pretty sure it's a Monday. Yeah, October 7th is a Monday.
October 7th is a Monday. So we'll be out there Monday asking for hot takes with all of that. But with that being said, we want to thank y'all again for listening so much. My name is Zach.
It's your boy Will.
We're gonna say for Money Time KG, we appreciate y'all for listening, but like we like to say all the time, fuck it.
We ball. Fuck Taylor Swift.